It's such a pleasure to be with you today to talk about this really important topic. We all say we believe in prosperity as our birthright, and yet how many of us are really living prosperous lives, thriving day to day and feeling fulfilled? Well, today we ask the questions. What do you really believe about abundance and prosperity? What are you willing to let go? And what are you willing to create anew? It's an invitation to tap into your hidden and unconscious beliefs of wealth. If the belief supports your prosperity, my suggestion is celebrate it. But if it undermines your life from thriving, then release that erroneous belief in love and create a new belief to live in prosperity. Many of us come into New Thought communities attracted by spiritual principles and prosperity of consciousness. We love the sense of unconditional love and acceptance we feel as we walk through these doors, whether we do it physically or virtually. This may be the first time we have experiences of a universe that is designed to support us and care for us. We also get this rush of discovering spiritual laws, such as we are co-creators of the world around us. We discern that we can create the life we truly deserve. Perhaps life gets better, and like human beings do, we think we have figured it all out and have the answers. Although we can often find ourselves at a plateau, never really reaching our true potential. Maybe we even start to think, I've got my answers and gotten all I can from this community. Here's the thing. New Thought communities tend to become a revolving door at this point in the spiritual journey, for many. But I'm here to tell you that there is so much more to being transformed into becoming the truth of who you were meant to be. This teaching is a way of life. It is about living and working these spiritual principles. To sustain a fundamental shift in consciousness, to really tap into the abundance of the universe and manifest that rich, prosperous life, guess what? There is work to be done. I want to share this quote with you. This quote is from Dr. Dennis Merritt Jones, the author of over 6 books, including The Art of Abundance, 10 Rules for a Prosperous Life. This is what he says. There is a fundamental difference between abundance and prosperity. Each plays an equally crucial role in creating a fulfilling life, and it is important not to get one confused with the other. Abundance must precede prosperity. What Dr. D is telling us is that this is about cause and effect. Abundance is the cause and prosperity is the effect. This means abundance is the spiritual principle and prosperity is the effect of that principle in action. We have learned over time in our human society that we live in a world of lack, a world of not enough. Every time we believe that there is not enough, I'm telling you, my friends, it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick to continue to be voracious consumers. The not enough syndrome means there is something wrong with us, that we need something outside of ourselves to make us whole. Maybe if we got that bigger house, we will finally feel like we have enough. Or if we buy the best clothes, we would show the world we are enough. Or maybe if we got another degree, we will finally feel we know enough, are important enough, and special enough. You see, we live in a shame-based society. We learn that if we make a mistake, we haven't just missed the mark or see it as a stepping stone to something higher. No, we have internalized this error and come to believe that we are the mistake, we are the shame, and that there is a piece of us missing. Shame is the hole in the soul. It's the belief on not enough. We spend so much of our energy attempting to fill this void within because we truly have come to believe we are not enough. And then we're surprised when we continue to manifest and prove that we are not enough. But how can it be any other way? If we believe we are not enough or that there is not enough in the world, then how can we manifest anything in enough? Then, as human beings, we get mad at God because we think it doesn't care for us or want us to be happy. But the reality is the universe is here to support our beliefs. The universe gives us more of what we believe. So, if we believe we are not enough, what's the universe going to do? The universe will simply give us more not enough. And guess what? When we believe in not enough, we will find lots of proof that there is not enough. The only way to really manifest prosperity, and when I use the term prosperity, I mean things like a wonder-filled relationship, juicy living, friends that are really there for you, accept you, love you, more than enough income and joy. The only way to get that is to change our beliefs. We have to shift to knowing that there is more than enough for each of us. And it all starts with the first principle. And that first principle is there is only one presence and one power in the universe, God, the good omnipotence. And following that principle is a knowing that there is only oneness. There is no separation. You, we are one with the universe, and it is more than enough. We can claim this truth and allow it to support us. The next steps are to do the work required to transform the universe's abundance into a prosperous life. And this happens by doing the work of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Consciousness is the sum total of our beliefs. The thoughts we have are the results of our beliefs. We must become a conscious witness to the thoughts we are having. Those thoughts are a window into the awareness of understanding what beliefs we hold and are operating from. And if we can witness the thoughts, we have the opportunity to ask the questions, to discern if these are really our beliefs or someone else's beliefs. Then we can call out those beliefs and challenge those thoughts that are of separation, of lack, and of not enoughness. We know the law of mind action is a spiritual principle, that what we hold in our thoughts is the world we create. Therefore, becoming aware of those unconscious beliefs is imperative to being able to choose to change those beliefs that no longer serve us and change our thoughts. We also can use our emotions as a shortcut to accessing our thoughts. If I'm feeling anger or sadness, frustration, betrayal, whatever, you can bet that there is a thought I'm having that is causing me to feel this way. So all I have to do is become aware of the emotion, then trace it back to the cause, which is the thought. And then I'll be able to discover what belief I'm holding onto regarding the situation. This is why emotional intelligence is such an important tool in spiritual development. Once I've accessed the thoughts, I can ask the questions. What belief do I have that is causing me to act or think this way? When did I first have these thoughts? Who told me this was true? Is this belief supporting me to outpicture prosperity or lack? If it's manifesting prosperity, then I can make the choice to keep it, to celebrate it. But if the belief stops me from outpicturing for my highest good, then I can choose to release it and create a new belief that will be for my divine self. This work is calling us to shift at our deepest consciousness. We may have gotten excited in the beginning about manifesting parking spaces, green lights, and having our basic survival needs met through the use of denials, affirmations, and positivity. But think about it. We are using universal abundance that is always there, always available, wanting to support us for our highest good. But my friends, because of our limiting beliefs, we are creating at the lowest level, manifesting a mediocre life and calling it fabulous. To manifest prosperity at a higher level requires us to change beliefs that are not aligned to source. Dr. D says, if God is enough, then there is some place within me that is also enough. Wow, that's pretty powerful. This is simply calling us to remember our truth, that we are one with the universe and that universe has no limits. We are called to expand. What will you choose? Will you hold on to the indoctrinated beliefs because that is what you know? I'll remind you, suffering is a choice, and suffering is caused by your attachments to your beliefs, to your expectations, and to your desired outcomes. Will you be expanding in lack and not enoughness? Or will you be expanding in prosperity, joy, and an amazing life worth living? Transformation and prosperity require your willingness to let go of false beliefs, let go of the fear of the unknown, and trust the universe to support you, creating anew. The universe agrees with your deepest beliefs. It simply wants to help you with them. It is not a capricious universe. It is a universe here for you. The choice is always yours. You are each responsible and accountable for your own beliefs. Why not make this the year that you give yourself permission to question your beliefs, that you tap into your hidden and unconscious beliefs about wealth, about prosperity? Use the techniques I've been talking about to access your thoughts and discern what beliefs you're holding. If the beliefs support your prosperity, woohoo! You're ahead of the game. Look at your other beliefs. And if your belief undermines you from thriving, then release it in love and create a new belief from your inner wisdom to live the life you truly, truly deserve. Now, if you are interested in taking a deep dive into prosperity consciousness, Dr. Dennis Merritt Jones has an upcoming 5-week workshop starting on Monday, January 11th, on his book, The Art of Abundance. You can find the information at dennismerrittjones.com/events. So it's been my pleasure to be here, to commune with you, to connect with you, to lift you up into a life full of joy. Namaste.